let's talk about Black Friday. Now I know some of you guys might be saying, isn't it a little bit too early to start talking about Black Friday? Isn't that promo at the end of the month? Yes, it is at the end of the month, but a majority of the Black Friday madness and market crashing always ends up coming before the promo even begins. So in this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know heading into Black Friday this month, as far as the market goes, content goes, and just how you will be able to survive. If you guys do enjoy today's video, consider dropping a like on the video. It's much appreciated and it helps the channel grow a ton. And of course, if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for daily FIFA 22 market videos. So guys, not only do we have a horrible market this year, but we have the potential for much worse. Obviously, Rule Breakers Team 2, the base icon pack, the preview packs, and all that craziness has taken the meta market down a ton already. And with a new promo coming out likely on Friday, or whenever you're watching this video, it'll probably be out by then. We also have Black Friday at the end of the month.
No! God, please, no! No!
So as I said, we're going to cover everything you guys kind of need to know, and we're going to start off with what is the Black Friday promo on FIFA. And every year, it's pretty much the same thing. We did have a little bit of something new starting in FIFA 20, and that was the addition of Super Sunday, which basically is just another Black Friday stacked on top of the Friday promo. But what's unique about Black Friday is it's different from any other promo we usually get within a year. This promo only lasts 3 days. It starts on Friday and it ends on Monday night. So we'll bring it back to FIFA 20. When we first got Black Friday, it started on obviously Friday at the normal content time, which is 6 p.m. UK. Now a big shout out real quick to FIFAUteam.com. All this stuff that we're going to be looking at is from their website, which they have luckily kept track of literally everything that's come out. Now, what actually happens when the Black Friday promo comes out is we get a ton of promo packs, and it's usually the first introduction of lightning rounds, which is basically where EA release a limited supply on the market of 50k packs at 6 p.m., 100k packs at 7 p.m., and then 125k packs at 8 p.m. UK. And these packs often bring a ton of supply into the market. They cause a lot of dips and stuff on the market, which could be good or bad depending on where you stand. Of course, it will be good for us. So Black Friday, again, like I said, is a whole weekend long. So on Friday, we get a ton of promo packs and stuff like that. We also get a bunch of SBCs. And right here, you'll be able to see all the different SBCs that we got in FIFA 20. We got Team of the Week upgrades, which what EA like to do is they like to release a best of team of the week or a best of squad. In FIFA 21, we saw basically the best cards of the year so far all go back into packs. So we kind of get these really nice upgrade packs, and then we get a ton of Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, the top 5 leagues. We essentially get a bunch of upgrade packs for them. And then my favorite part of it all is the Flash SBCs, where every hour we get a brand new puzzle SBC to complete, and it only lasts for 1 hour. And these release every hour until about nighttime, where they then start releasing every 2 hours. So it's a really fun concept, and it's literally my favorite thing about any of these promos is this Black Friday promo, just because it's so unique and it's so fun. But we get a ton of Flash SBCs. We also get some player moments and some cool player SBCs. In FIFA 21, we got the very similar kind of thing. We ended up getting best of team of the week. We also saw record breakers come in, and the record breaker cards were basically just a little stacked team with some really nice cards that got, pretty nice upgrades for breaking a record in real life. We actually do have that card in the code right now, and I imagine it's probably going to end up being used for Black Friday. And as I said, we did get a best of team of the week coming out, which was really nice as well. This is what we got last year, really good selection of cards, and this year we also have a very good selection too. Now, here is actually what dropped at each time for the Black Friday promo. So we saw the best of team of the week, kind of re-released. We ended up getting 45k pack, and then we ended up getting our first lightning round. We also ended up seeing just a bunch of other packs and nice stuff. We also got the Flash SBC, and then each time we ended up getting more and more packs. And as you can see here, we ended up getting these lightning rounds on the 27th, which actually might have been a Saturday.
Wrong.
I'm not too sure exactly when it actually dropped, but regardless, we ended up getting it. And as you guys can see, we got a ton of other Flash SBCs throughout this kind of period. The dating and time is a little off. That should be on the Friday. We also got some other little SBCs that dropped as well. And this was all the content we got within like a day or a weekend. all of this. Like, it is insane how much content comes out. It's so awesome. And then we ended up getting what is called Super Sunday, which is basically just a repeat of the Black Friday promo where we get another set of Flash SBCs for 24 hours, as well as just some other content like, the packs and all that good stuff. So when you do think of Black Friday though, you probably think of like Mad HD Gamer posting his market crash.
It begins. Black Friday week is upon us.
You probably think of the big Black Friday market crash. That has been one of the huge things in past FIFAs from like FIFA 17 and on. But in these last couple FIFAs that I just covered, FIFA 20 and 21, we actually never see the market crash happen during Black Friday. It usually happens beforehand just due to panic and people preparing. Now, what many people will probably ask is, is the reason why the market right now, as of me making this video, is so trash because of Black Friday? No, the market this year absolutely sucks, and I am kind of worried about what's going to happen when we do hit the Black Friday kind of hype. And so I wanted to push this video out very early because I think it's a really good idea to kind of start preparing a little earlier on, because we could see some real madness kind of happen. So last year the Black Friday hype actually started around this kind of period. People started talking about it, started getting ready, and what you actually see happen is Neymar's gold card, for example. And keep in mind, Neymar was a very meta card. This year he's not so meta, which is a little unfortunate, but last year we saw a very steady decrease heading into that Black Friday promo. Now last year Black Friday ended up coming out on this weekend right here. I believe it was the 27th in which it dropped, and you'll actually see on Black Friday Neymar's gold card ended up going up. And that's a trend you're going to see with a lot of cards, is after Black Friday promo drops, a lot of meta cards do rebound as everyone starts buying again. But in the lead up, you guys are going to see that Neymar kind of just declines all the way. He basically ends up going from, a week or so before, from 850 all the way down to 800k. And you'll also see a very similar trend with Sadio Mane's gold card, who was kind of a mid-tier card at this time. So if we skip on over here to November, you'll see over the month of November heading into the promo, you'll end up seeing that his card had come down quite a bit in the lead up to Black Friday. And again, this is just due to panic, people not really wanting to buy or even selling amidst the Black Friday promo crash that's going to happen. Now, as I said, this always happens beforehand. We never end up seeing a market crash kind of happen during Black Friday. We haven't seen it for years. But you'll see with Sadio Mane's graph is he actually ended up going up during the Black Friday promo. And this was because his best of team of the week card, or his team of the week card, ended up getting in the best of team of the week squad. A special card we'll kind of take a look at, a very meta special card heading into Black Friday. We can kind of take a look and see how he reacted. Now, of course, he did come out just a few weeks beforehand, so when he was at a PAX, he didn't really have much time to react because he got thrown right back into PAX. But when a card does get into the best of team of the week, or they do go back in PAX for Black Friday, you'll see that their card absolutely dies in price. And Mane was one that really did get affected because, he was in PAX basically all the time. Messi was a card that ended up actually getting into the best of team of the week too last year. And what ended up happening to his card was a very similar kind of trend, where he ended up doing the same thing, in the midst of the promo coming. We'll take a look at both the gold and the inform, but his gold card ended up kind of decreasing as people kind of panicked. His inform was rather flat, I want to say. He didn't move too much though, but when the promo did come out, the gold card actually ended up going up a little bit, and the inform ended up dying. And as you can see, Messi was one that really took a hard hit in that Black Friday kind of start, I guess you can say, that kind of hype. He was one that ended up dropping like 100k beforehand, and then when the Black Friday promo did drop, it ended up going up. Now, I actually want to correct myself before we head into this. Some of these informs actually did die when they go out of packs. However, some of the super meta cards actually went up, and Messi was an example of this, and I'll show you some cards that ended up dying actually. So taking a look at Messi, when the Friday promo did come out, his card actually went up, his inform. And I guess this is just due to a lot of people buying and kind of over pushing that supply, I guess. I don't know. There was more demand than supply that was coming in. Way more people were buying than selling. Where I'm sure many of you guys will remember last year, Kyle Walker had one of the most insane inform cards at center back last year. Now, his gold card, again, just like any of the other gold cards, saw a lot of panic, and at this time, he wasn't fodder just yet. So he saw a kind of big decrease heading into that November period, as you guys can see here, very, very significant. And then, of course, when his kind of best of team of the week was kind of known, he started actually rising 2 days beforehand at a very significant kind of rise too for a gold card. So I'd imagine we're going to see that kind of volatility. But taking a look at the inform, for example, his inform was one that moved a ton. So heading into that Black Friday promo, you'll end up seeing that his card, yes, it did decrease a little bit, but when it was announced that he was going to be in that best of team of the week, because I do believe we ended up seeing leaks beforehand, you'll see his card actually got killed with supply, and a lot of those low tier cards did. Renato Sanchez last year was another example of a card that got killed. So if we have some of these low tier kind of, or these lower rated best of team of the week cards get into packs, you'll see that their supply will probably die. Whereas someone say like Sadio Mane maybe this year, maybe he won't get impacted too much. But then again, this year the market's completely different, and it is like literally you can, it's like a feather or a piece of glass, like it just breaks and dies. Like but again, here was Renato Sanchez's FIFA 21 card, and you'll see in that November period, the same kind of thing happened to him. He was a super popular card. He actually went extinct for a little bit when his price ranges weren't updated. What ended up happening to his card is, again, in the lead up, he kind of dipped down a tiny bit, nothing too crazy. But when he did get in that best of team of the week, he died a ton. And luckily for him, he was super meta, and he actually ended up rising a bit afterwards. But during that Black Friday period, his card died, and a lot of those low tier cards will. Now, I want to take us back into FIFA 20 now and kind of talk about a few cards here. I'm really going to only stick to specials because the gold cards kind of always do the same thing. A lot of panic beforehand, they always drop, and then into that promo, they actually end up going up as people start buying. And again, we're going to see that kind of same trend happen, I guess. But these informs are the ones that move a ton. Now, Kylian Mbappe in FIFA 20 was a really, really good card. He had that left wing card with the really nostalgic kind of dynamic image. Like that was a great card to play against if you wanted to rage. But taking a look at FIFA 20, there was not really a rebound afterwards for these cards. When Black Friday hit, these cards just died. They never rebounded, and they just kind of kept going down, but there wasn't too much of an impact on them coming back, except when we start getting into some of the lower rated cards. So Ben Yedder, we all remember this card in FIFA 20. I mean, this is where he really got his rat status. Whereas Ben Yedder, he was a card that actually was very different last year, or in 2 years ago, where his card got absolutely destroyed when it got put back into packs. And I literally just did this section and I was like looking at it of the old version. But in FIFA 20, just take a look at what happened. We kind of have that kind of panic coming in, and when Black Friday hits, his card gets decimated. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens this year as far as Black Friday goes, because like I said, FIFA 21, we saw kind of the higher tier cards, they didn't move too much. The lower tiers got kind of killed, but in FIFA 20, the killing was way more kind of noticeable. Like we're seeing a lot in FIFA 20, we saw these lower tier cards get murdered in supply. So I wonder what's going to happen this year, because obviously the market's very different. Now this year, the market overreacts to everything, and there's a ton of investors. So you're going to see a lot of different cards move around a bit during this period. But overall, I think the established trend is gold cards are going to slightly decline as we get closer and closer to kind of, Black Friday promo. And even if we look at the gold Ben Yedder last year, or in FIFA 20, again, a very decent card still. But you'll see in November, even at a low price, he's a card that still dipped down in the panic, losing like 50 to 75% of his value, or 50% of his value right there, into that Black Friday promo. Now, a lot of cards you're going to notice that did go out of packs ended up actually going up in price. And this is interesting to me because it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen and what cards are going to get selected in. But I'm not sure if you guys kind of noticed the trend going through each and every one of those cards. The gold cards in Black Friday all ended up rising, especially those that go out of packs. And I want to say that this is just due to the fact that there is so much buying going on, and with those gold cards not getting supplied at all, the demand is heavily outweighing that outstanding supply already. And those are some cards that I might be taking a look at picking up, like maybe the day before Black Friday comes out. Of course, when we get closer to Black Friday, we'll have like a whole investment guide video in itself right there. But I know you guys kind of want to know what's going to happen to the market. And honestly, the thing I'm trying to kind of push out and get you guys to see is going to be those kind of that pre-panic heading into it. I want you guys to kind of see how the cards are going to react heading into it. Because that's what really that's kind of what hurts a lot of people, is they all are kind of waiting for Black Friday, when that, you know, the most detrimental part is actually, you know, the Black Friday hype in the lead up. So some cards that could be potentially in best of team of the week, just to keep your eye on. Again, we'll kind of cover this more as we get closer, but Mo Salah, Son, Mane, maybe Muller, Marquinhos. We don't have the greatest selection, let's be real. We have yet to see a Messi or Ronaldo yet this year. So, you know, I'd kind of keep my eyes peeled on this. Obviously, there's still a few more weeks to go until we do get the Black Friday promo, so hopefully we get a few more good informs. Of course, we're going to end up getting record breakers as well, so that will be something to watch out for. Now, before I do wrap it up, I do want to just quickly cover some of the icons heading into the Black Friday period, because, of course, we're already seeing the icon market has been moving a lot lately with the base icon pack and Foot Heroes and just the market craziness we've already seen. And we are obviously getting icon player SBCs now. We saw what happened to Okacha just today, or whenever you're watching this video, a while ago. We saw his price got killed. So these icons are going to be interesting, and I kind of want to just cover quickly what's going to happen to them. So looking at FIFA 20, this was R9's base card, and I'm just going to kind of go on a base to mid level. They all kind of move the same as far as the top tier cards go, but heading into Black Friday, you actually see these cards go in a steady kind of rise. The top tier cards, they're gonna keep moving. They're not gonna change too much, honestly, and that's just due to the fact that demand will always outweigh it. Now, I would of course be careful, because this year is completely different to any other year, and icons are really just at another level this year with as far as pricing goes. But, you know, in FIFA 20, we saw kind of that same trend. It's just a very upwards trend. Nothing really impacted it. Whereas we take a look at like a mid-tier card that some people might use. We'll take a look like mid Ballack and base Ballack from FIFA 21. You'll notice that they might react a little bit differently. And of course, this is just due to the fact that, you know, this card is more obtainable, I guess, for a larger kind of player base. But taking a look at that November period, you'll see there wasn't really a crazy impact on the market for the Black Friday kind of promo. Yes, there was a little decrease on him. You saw him over the course of the month go down 100k, which I guess, yeah, it's still pretty significant. But you'll see that afterwards he did kind of rebound back up to 500k before, of course, Prime Icons came out and all that good panic. But real quick, we're going to take a look at the mid Ballack, and you'll notice kind of the same thing. And I think these mid-end icons will kind of just move like the special cards will. Little bit of panic beforehand, and then afterwards they'll kind of move up. But mid Ballack was an exception to this, because mid Ballack ended up moving up during the Black Friday kind of panic, and then about a week before Black Friday did kind of drop, he then started to kind of get suckered into it. But even then, it wasn't anything super significant. I mean, 100k, it's a little significant, but you know what I mean. And then afterwards he kind of just rebounded. So I think with the icons, I wouldn't really panic too much. The top tier cards, they won't move too much at all. But those kind of mid tiers, they might go down a little bit before rebounding. And then the low tiers, I mean, I would just avoid the low tiers, because those are the icons you're going to be packing in those lightning rounds and stuff like that. Now, of course, the big question that everyone asks is, when do you buy and sell a team in this period? And quite honestly, it depends on the cards you're looking for. If you're looking to buy gold cards, it's probably going to be about the day before Black Friday, where that could be the best buy time. But of course, we don't know how the market's going to react this year. The market could move completely different to what it's done in the past. We could get a straight just dead shot to the ground. We have so many cards that are already becoming fodder anyways. I think there's like 9 gold cards that are over 100k right now. Could be less by the time you're watching this video, and it probably will be if you're watching this closer to Black Friday, because I mean, the gold market is dying. Special cards, of course, it depends what special cards you're buying. If you're buying cards that get put back into packs, the best time to buy is going to be during that Black Friday weekend. Of course, icons, probably just a week before. But in kind of heading into this, the best time to sell, I really couldn't tell you, because, I mean, as of right now, if you have gold cards, try to stay untradeable because these gold cards are only going down, and I think a lot of cards are going to continue to drop this month as we get closer and closer to the Black Friday period. So guys, if you made it to the end, I really do appreciate it. I know it was a lot of information to take in. We are going to have separate kind of videos. We're going to have a mini series come out on the channel, so make sure you're subscribed. Of course, as we get closer, there'll be way more coverage to it, but I kind of want to throw this video out here early because I think it's a good idea to start preparing now because, of course, I mean, we saw how upset people were over the weekend when, you know, Sunday into Monday, we saw a ginormous crash and people lost like 30% value of their team. Like, that is crazy to me. And, you know, quite honestly, I don't want to see people lose, you know, I don't want people to see their teams lose half their value by the time Black Friday hits, just due to tons of panic. And of course, a brand new promo coming as well, which we'll be covering, so don't worry. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.